I spent most of my life trapped in negativity. I heard about this stuff from like Tony Robbins and stuff, being trapped in negativity. It's totally true. Everything I thought was negative. Every person that I saw, I assumed they were out to get me and were trying to take something from me. I still kind of struggle with this, comparing myself to other people, and not like in your own mind being better than other people. I still can't wrap my head around that. You know, like you go down to East Hastings and there's a bunch of fucking druggies and shit, and you're like, how am I on equal level with this guy? Like, okay, he's a human, he's probably made some really fucked up decisions, but he is no longer equal to me. Like, I'd really like it to be different, but I don't know. I can't trick my mind. If someone could tell me how that works, that'd be great, but it'd probably be easier. But just like comparing yourself to others is one of the only things I'd love to get rid of. But you know, that happens over time, positivity challenges and stuff. I've been really noticing if I'm talking negative or if someone else is talking negative to me, they're just like bringing that negative vibe instead of bringing positivity. And you might be saying, how does this have anything to do with putting on muscle or bodybuilding or anything like that? It has everything to do with it, because how are you going to make gains if you're like negative? How are you going to eat right if all you think about is negativity? And you're also going to raise your stress and raise your cortisol, and then you're going to burn all your gains away. Straight burnt. But seriously, like it's a hard thing to get over. Like I grew up being picked on my whole life, right? So by like grade 12 I was one angry motherfucker, and it continued on until about 22, 23, and I was like, I need to get rid of this, man. This is not helping me. You take what's good and you leave what's not good. One big thing is, I heard this a couple days ago in a video that really impacted me, is that because I'm harboring some hatred right now for two specific people. They knew who they are. Writing music really helps with that. And I got 2 new songs about you guys, but haters gonna hate. But you know, like harboring hatred inside yourself only holds you back. It doesn't hurt the other person to hate them. It only hurts you. You're holding that inside of you. I was like thinking of it as like a dark like oil that you're like keeping inside of you. Like, why do you want this? You don't. You know, like, yeah, it's kind of deep and shit, but you know, the world is deep. Yeah, so it's really important just like reframing things. Like, there are a couple of my like mantras that like I live my life by. There's no good or bad things, just things that happen, and they don't happen to you, they just happen. And how you deal with them is your character. You know, like, I know tons of guys that are like the nicest, coolest guys, and then all of a sudden, right when something bad happens, it's like, they don't know how to handle it, they don't know how to manage their state. You know, like some days I wake up and I'm like, I'm really, really negative right now, and I like do not want to talk to anyone. And I'm not like, oh, that's bad. I'm just like, that's how I feel right now. I acknowledge it for what it is, and I know it'll go away, because everything in life goes like this. And what goes up must come down. And I just accept if I'm angry, I accept if I'm sad, I accept if, well, everyone accepts when they're happy, but when I'm happy, I try not to be like overly happy, because I know it. When I'm happy, I'm thankful, and when I'm depressed, I'm hopeful, or as positive as I can be. Another one of my main mantras is just like, if you think everyone is out to get you, they will be. If you think everyone's out there to fuck you over, they will fuck you over, and you won't be surprised. And then you'll be like, see, that guy fucked me over. It's like, dude, you brought that on yourself, bro, come on. Or if you're like, everyone's my friend and no one's my enemy, we're all equal and we're all just here together doing our shit, then I guarantee if you have that attitude, people are gonna like you a lot more, you know? Like, another thing is like, I realized this a couple weekends ago, is there's nothing anyone can tell me to change my state. Nothing. Like, I used to be like, someone say the wrong thing to me, I'd be having a great day all of a sudden. it's done. But like, it's just words, and like, no one should be able to really affect you deeply in any way, like, except positively. But for anyone to like bring you down with words, that's not a problem with them, that's a problem with you. You choose to be offended. That's one of my favorites too. It's true. You align yourself with a certain belief system as like a way of life instead of just knowing it as a belief. So then you tie yourself up to that. I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, you choose to be offended. So, like, if you hold on to a belief system and you define yourself by that, and someone insults the belief system, that's a personal insult on you. I used to kind of be like that with metal. It's like, okay, like, I listen to metal. I guess I'm a metalhead to most people, but I listen to a lot of gangster rap too, and I lift weights, and make these fucking things, and I'm a video editor, and I'm a landscaper and a cook. You know, like, pretty sure I'm not just a metalhead, but I used to define myself by that. And if anyone would say anything about a band that I liked or something, I'd be like ready to get in a fist fight. A lot of people are like that with religion and stuff too, and like especially with like this feminist crap lately. Like, holy fuck, like, is everyone being raped? No, like, no more rape than has ever been. It's just part of life, man. Some guys are betas and need to take, you know. That's a story for another video blog on betas. One very specific one in mind. The ultimate beta. I'm not going to get into that any further, but yeah, you choose to be offended, man. Like you're not what you do. You know, like, you're just you. If you cook, you're not like a line cook. You're just a guy that cooks. You know, like, getting kind of deep, I guess, here, but yeah, you choose to be offended. Seriously. Next time that someone says something that offends you, just try and break it down and be like, why does that get to me? Because if someone says something to you and they change, if you change at all from what someone says to you, you have changed your state, therefore they have won. If you've expended less energy in a confrontation than the other person, and he is all worked up and you're completely calm, you have won. Because he's expended all his energy, he's trying. You're not. You win. Not that everything's about winning, but, you know, like, I don't know. I play to win. I don't play to not lose. That's another thing. Play to win. Play everything to the hilt. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to lose. I expect to lose. I expect to fail. I expect there's a bunch of people out there who are going to think I'm stupid. You know? They can all suck it.